Iran has sentenced Nobel Peace Prize laureate Narges Mohammadi to an extended 7.5-year prison term. Mohammadi has been held guilty by the Iranian court of conspiring to commit crimes and propaganda activities against the state. The move is likely to draw sharp international criticism. The sentence includes a 1.5-year sentence for what authorities call propaganda activities. She also faces 2 years of internal exile to the city of Kosh or Khost in Iran's South Khorasan province. Under Iranian law, all prison sentences will run concurrently. The verdict is not final and can be appealed. Her lawyers are demanding bail, citing poor health. The sentencing marks the latest chapter in a decades-long crackdown on one of the country's most prominent human rights voices. 53-year-old Mohammadi has spent much of the past decade in prison for her campaigning against Iran's use of the death penalty and the mandatory dress code for women. Even from behind bars, the Nobel laureate has remained defiant, staging protests inside prison and going on hunger strikes. Mohammadi was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2023 for her campaign against capital punishment in Iran. She received the honor in absentia as she was in prison at the time. Human rights groups say Iran carries out more executions each year than any country except China, where reliable figures are not available.
Now, Iran hasn't acknowledged this sentence, but it comes as Iran is engaged in a major crackdown against all dissent that follows those nationwide protests that swept the country last month and saw Iran launch this hard-handed crackdown that has seen thousands killed, tens of thousands detained, and new tensions with the United States. Iran has engaged just recently in pretty delicate negotiations over its nuclear program with the U.S. in Oman. Now, it remains unclear if those negotiations are going to move forward to any sort of deal, and Mohammadi's detention and new prison sentence may add more tension to those talks.